Today we discuss about concept of valency. In earlier class, we discussed about what is a symbol, what is the importance of symbol that in chemistry. Symbol represents an element, and symbol represents atomic mass. In the same way, and the other important term in our chemistry is valency. Okay. Simply we can say the valence is combining capacity of an element. Okay. For example, molecules form చేయాలంటే what is meant by molecules? The combination of atoms is called molecules. Molecules means combination of atoms is called molecules. Okay. For example, what about this H? H is an atom or molecule? It is an atom. So what about H2? H2 is a molecule. O is oxygen atom. O2 is a molecule. A combination of two oxygens. A combination of two hydrogens. And here same combination is not necessary. For example, in carbon dioxide. So what is the combination? Combination of carbon and two oxygens. Means what is molecule means? Combination of atoms of same element or different elements is called molecule. Okay. So molecules form చేయాలంటే ఇవ్వాలి combination is required. So combination అవుతనే atoms are converted to molecules. Okay. So individual గా ఉంటే they known as atoms. So the molecule means so I am defining molecule. Okay. The combination of atoms of same or different elements is called molecule. Okay, the combination of atoms of same or different molecules. The combination of atoms of same or different elements is called molecule. So we write some examples. This is H2 molecule, O2 molecule, N2 molecule, CO2 is a molecule, HCl, PCl5 is a molecule. Okay, this is called PCl5. Okay, so write perfectly. Like H2 is a molecule. Okay, so benzene is a molecule. So like this many are there. So here important, so what is valency means? It is generally known as combining capacity of an element is called valency. Okay, so what is the requirement for combining? So combine అవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం ఏంటి మరి? So what is the requirement for combination? So combined అయితే ఏం ఫామ్ అవుతాయి? When atoms combine more than two atoms, the combination of two or more atoms, the combination of atoms అన్నాం దాన్నే. Combination అంటే minimum 2 ఉండాలి కదా. Combination of two or more atoms of same or different element is called molecule. Means the combination is required to form a molecule, because molecule form is stable when compared to the atomic form. So atomic form lo single ga unte kante, so molecular form is more stable. That's why all atoms wants to be in the form of molecule. Okay, so molecule forms are then all compulsory combined avali. That combining capacity of an element is called its valency. the combining capacity of an element is called valency. అంటే valency మనం దేంతో ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తామంటే, సో there is a base elements అంటాం. A basic element, there are 3 basic elements are there. So now we discuss about it. So you need to write the notes properly. Okay. So now valency ni ela find out chestamante, there is a 3 possibilities are there. So one is with respect to hydrogen, means so we are defined the valency in terms of hydrogen. So hydrogen base చేసుకుని valency ఎలా find out చేస్తారంటే, for an element it is called the number of hydrogen atoms bonded directly or indirectly, the number of hydrogen atoms bonded directly or indirectly with an atom so as to form a molecule is called valency of that atom. Okay, it's important. So valency of that atom. So the number of hydrogen atoms bonded directly or indirectly with an atom of an element, okay, an atom of an element so as to form a molecule is called valency of that atom. Okay, so for example, see PCl3, sorry, we are about the hydrogen, take PH3. Here important an atom. Okay, here phosphorus is connected with how many hydrogens? 3 hydrogens. Here one phosphorus connected with 3 hydrogens. So the number of hydrogen atoms bonded directly or indirectly, అంటే ఇక్కడ phosphorus ఎన్నిటితో కనెక్ట్ అయింది? 3 hydrogens తో కనెక్ట్ అయింది. One phosphorus, here one phosphorus connected to how many hydrogens? 3 hydrogens. One phosphorus, 3 hydrogens. Therefore valency of phosphorus is equals 3. Okay, for example, we know the NH3 also there. For example, methane. Okay, CH4 means, what is the name of CH4? That is known as methane. What is the valency of carbon? Carbon is connected, one carbon connected with how many hydrogens? 4. Therefore we can write valency of carbon equal how much? 4. Okay, next so it is an easy one. Direct one atom ki manam calculate cheyali. Okay, we need to calculate for only one atom. So one atom any hydrogens to connect ayindho find out cheyali. Okay. Next, the second method is with respect to chlorine. Okay. Now we have the second one. This is with respect to, we are writing the second one, okay, with respect to chlorine. Okay. So chlorine to ఎలా find out చేస్తారో with the help of chlorine, exactly same like hydrogen. Okay. So మనం hydrogen తో ఎలా find out చేస్తామో same chlorine తో కూడా అదే మోడల్ find out చేస్తాం. The number of chlorine atoms. Okay, simply changing. Okay, మీరు మళ్ళీ స్పెషల్ గా రాయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. Okay. The number of chlorine atoms bonded directly or indirectly with an atom so as to form a molecule is called valency of that atom. Okay, same. ఇంతకు number of hydrogens calculate చేస్తాం, ఇక్కడ number of chlorines calculate చేయాలి. Simple. Same, I am taking another example, that is PCl3. Here one phosphorus connected with how many chlorine atoms? 3 chlorine atoms. So therefore valency of phosphorus here also 3. For example, there is also one another compound PCl5. So what is the valency of phosphorus now? 1 phosphorus combined with 5 chlorines. Here important, so if one atom ki matram మనం calculate చేద్దాం. For example 2 ఉన్నాయి అనుకోండి, దాంట్లో మనకి రేషియో కి 1 కి తీసుకోవాలి. ఓకే. సో ఇక్కడ PCl5, 1 phosphorus atom connected with an atom అన్నాం. So 1 phosphorus atom connected with 5 chlorine atoms. Therefore, the valency of phosphorus in PCl5 is equals 5. Okay, next. Carbon tetrachloride. Okay. CCl4 means carbon tetrachloride. Okay. PCl5 means, you know the name? PCl5 name is phosphorus pentachloride. Okay. This is CCl4. ఇక్కడ 5 ఉంది కాబట్టి మనం pentan. ఇక్కడ 3 ఉంటే we need to use tri. ఇక్కడ 4 ఉంటే tetrachloride అంటాం. This is called carbon tetrachloride. So ఇక్కడ what is the valency of carbon? One carbon is connected with how many chlorines? 4 chlorines. So therefore valency of carbon is how much? 4. Next, there is another method is there to calculate the valency, that is there is also other possibility to determine the valency is writing the third method. Okay, with respect to oxygen, so it is different from hydrogen and chlorine. So hydrogen chlorine to compare cheste there is some difference. Okay, so normal ga manam hydrogen with respect to hydrogen, with respect to chlorine and తీసుకున్నాం, direct the number of hydrogen atoms, the number of chlorine atoms తీసుకున్నాం. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం తీసుకోవాలంటే ఇక్కడ ఆక్సిజన్, సో డైరెక్ట్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఆక్సిజన్ కాకుండా సమ్ చేంజ్ ఈస్ దేర్. సో వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ చేంజ్ ఈస్ the double number of oxygen atoms. The double number of oxygen atoms that bonded directly or indirectly with an atom of an element so as to form a molecule is called its valency. So for example, try this. For example, carbon dioxide. ఇక్కడ కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ నార్మల్గా సో ఇంతకుముందు మనం మీథేన్లో చూసినాం. మీథేన్లో ఎలా చెక్ చేసినాం? మీథేన్ అంటే సో 1 కార్బన్కి 4 హైడ్రోజన్స్, అక్కడ డైరెక్ట్ నెంబర్ తీసుకోవాలి. అది విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు హైడ్రోజన్ అయితే. ఇక్కడ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కార్బన్ టెట్రాక్లోరైడ్, సో విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు క్లోరిన్ కూడా మనం డైరెక్ట్ 1:4, 1కి 4 క్లోరిన్ డైరెక్ట్ తీసుకున్నాం. ఇక్కడ విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ఆక్సిజన్ ఏం తీసుకోవాలి? వి నీడ్ టు టేక్ ద డబుల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఆక్సిజన్ ఆటమ్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ 1 కార్బన్ కనెక్టెడ్ విత్ హౌ మెనీ ఆక్సిజన్స్? 2 ఆక్సిజన్స్. సో మనం తీసుకోవాల్సింది డబుల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఆక్సిజన్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. హియర్ 1 కార్బన్ హౌ మెనీ ఆక్సిజన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్? 2 ఆక్సిజన్స్. ఆ 2 ఆక్సిజన్ ని డబుల్ నెంబర్ చేయాలి మనం, దట్ ఈస్ 4. మీన్స్ ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డబుల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఆక్సిజన్ ఆటమ్స్. సో therefore the valency of oxygen is valency of carbon is how much? So 4. For example, valency of in SO3. So you know that CO2 name? Carbon dioxide. What is the name of SO3? You know that? The name of SO3 is sulfur trioxide. Okay, here sulfur is connected with how many oxygens? 3 oxygens. So ఇక్కడ డైరెక్ట్ 3 ఆక్సిజన్ కాకుండా we need to take a double number of oxygens. అంటే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఆక్సిజన్ ఎంత తీసుకోవాలి మనం? 6. So therefore valency of sulfur is how much? 6. Next we see some more examples. Let's see another example. That is for example N2O5. It's a very important one. So here how many oxygens are there? 5 oxygens. So with respect to oxygen calculation length double number of oxygens is called. So double number of oxygens means 2 into 5, that is equal 10. But so it is not the valency of nitrogen equal to 10. ఇక్కడ హౌ మెనీ నైట్రోజన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్? ఇప్పుడు దాకా తీసుకున్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్లో మనం 1 ఆటమే ఉంది. అంటే దేనైతే క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నామో అది 1 ఆటమ్సే ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇక్కడ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసే ఆటమ్స్ నైట్రోజన్స్ 2 ఉన్నాయి. అంటే 2 నైట్రోజన్స్ కలిపి 5 ఆక్సిజన్స్. అంటే 5 ఆక్సిజన్ విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ఆక్సిజన్ మనం డబుల్ నెంబర్ చేయాలి. సో డబుల్ నెంబర్ అంటే 10. అంటే ఫర్ 1 నైట్రోజన్కి ఎంత వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ? 10. ఓకే, ఫర్ 2 నైట్రోజన్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 10. అంటే ఫర్ 1 నైట్రోజన్ and atom ki calculate చేయాలి మనం. 1 atom ki calculate చేస్తే that is equal to 5. So therefore okay, 2 nitrogens here, 2 nitrogen atoms are present. So therefore valence of nitrogen is equal to how much? 5 plus 5, nothing but for 1 nitrogen ki 5 valency. Okay, valence of 1 nitrogen equal to 5. Next see the other one. We calculate it for N2O5 completed. Next what about for N? I have already completed it. CH4. Take another example. Okay. Same nitrogen having different valencies. For example, N2O3. So can you try this? How many oxygens are there? 3 oxygens. So with respect to oxygen test upon double number jal. Okay, that is equal to 6 oxygens. So here how many nitrogens are there? 2 nitrogens are there. మనం 1 nitrogen की calculate చేయాలి. Therefore, valency of that 1 nitrogen equal how much? 3. Okay. So then, so here important thing is so this is we are studying about the total basics in chemistry. That's why we discussed the valency with respect to hydrogen, with respect to chlorine, with respect to oxygen separately. But this is total and outdated method. Means nowadays we are not using this valency concept. Okay, we are using total different method. So that will comes in our atomic structure chapter. Okay, so next we see about radicals and ions. Okay, in the next class. Okay.